Ever invite you in?
Nah. Closest I got was a doorstep to help him home after a night out. We drank a river that night, but I hold it well. Usually.
You said Olin has connections in the royal court. Does he know the Sun King personally?
No. He served the court as a scout sometimes and sold ancient trinkets to nobles, but he never had an audience with the king. If you're right, and Olin's into something dark, Sun King Avad has nothing to do with it. I'd stake my life on that.
I'll look around.
That's what we came for.
The corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn. Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Azeram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Call it a day, girl. Wasting time.
It looks like a picture of it looks like a picture of Olin's family.
I don't think you're getting through that hatch.
All right, back to it. A lot of metal here. Could be just what I need. Looks big and heavy. Let's give it a little push.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted. map. The glyphs show places he visited.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances, and see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me?
Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do. Place. Smells like nothing I've ever smelled before. Is that some kind of spice?
These aren't goods, they're necessities.
You there! Can you help me? Nora, please, I need to speak. You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise. Perhaps your travels have taken you through ancient ruins? Let us speak of them.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
How long will it go on?
First killing machine. Now all these rumors of death and mayhem in the savage east.
Able-bodied adventurers. Oi there, Outlander. Name's Vilgund. Did you come to the city looking for work? Oh, good shards. Enough to buy garb more becoming of your...
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you. I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. Tame machines, the rumor said. So I hired men to investigate. Just investigate, that's all. Those Banuk are canny, too canny. I paid up front. Well, half up front. I've had no word back.
So now you're hiring someone to find the last men you hired.
They're a sunk cost. This rumor's worth more to me.
So is there any more to the rumor about this camp?
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. You're a smart one. This camp isn't even big enough for a name up where the snow won't thaw. They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. Peaceful as you like. Keep them, use them, sing to them. If it's true, if we learn how they do it, think how valuable that would be to all the tribes.
When you say valuable, you mean they'd pay you for it.
Girl, I'm not made of straw.
What can you tell me about the Banuk?
The Banuk women. Snow witches all. Cold eyes, cold... They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur, in the ice. Trying to have a conversation. It's like chipping them out of the stuff. They prefer machines for company. That's why I'm putting my shards on this rumor.
Then they might not want outsiders to know about this place.
Their mystic act. No care for possessions, for luxuries. Pile of slag. Those people bargain harder than the winter frost.
Are you some kind of merchant? You don't seem to have any wares.
More of an explorer.
But you send other people to do your exploring.
All right, more of an opportunist. Girl. Nora, girl. Huntress. We live in a world of opportunities. Risky opportunities. But why should risk stand in the way of a lucrative prospect for the likes of me? All right. I'm more of a gambler.
If I did look into your rumor...
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. It's on the edge of Banuk land, beneath the anvil of the moon. And you look like you know your way around the savage east. The east. If it's true they walk among machines without fear in this camp, well, you can't miss that, can you? Payment on return.
You're Nora. I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this?
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. And while Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram, who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaru lost her companion on the edge of the Jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, yet its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, a call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Glint hawks perch there, drawn to the spires shining.
So, clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No, but it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Karja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Karja and Nora aren't so different. I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
cost you a shard. These aren't good. They're necessities. Sit here and do nothing.
The finest goods here. See for yourself. You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
All right. What did you want to discuss?
You're an outlander, which is good. But a Nora, which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the Old Ones like many in your tribe?
No. Although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels, emblazoned with symbols of the Old Ones? They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them.
So you're interested in the Old Ones?
More than interested. I study every ancient artifact I can get my hands on. But years of study have made me too comfortable at my desk. I can't even bear the sun, if the truth be known. I don't know how I'll manage to take a partner. My family presses me for an heir.
Don't look at me.
Oh, no, I'm not looking. In fact, my father already has someone he wants me to wed. She doesn't interest me. I wish I had a brother to carry this burden. I would rather be left to my precious little vessels.
What sort of ritual were these vessels made for?
I'm convinced they were used in conjunction with each other in sets. Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies. Others think they held sacred essences and oils for worship. But I believe they were used for the solemn custom of shaving one's beard. One for water, one for lotion, and so on. Each fluid in its special vessel, majestically applied to the face at each stage of the rite. It must have been breathtaking. But which vessel was used for which? I have to know. I have to continue my research.
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
Drink? Out of such finely crafted earthenware? Don't be ridiculous. Yes, trade quickly. I have work to do. I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins. Yes, you look capable. You might do. If you will.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
That must be the spire.
This time last.
It's huge.
Come take a look. I'll give you a... Don't pass up these goods.
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banuk. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have valuables to trade for them.
You said the king named you an envoy to the Banuk?
Yes, I've been to Ben-Ur many times, and the Wirek chiefs trust me. I help them maintain diplomatic ties with Avad. Some say they're a mysterious people, but their ways make a lot of sense to me. All you have to do is be the best. Doesn't matter if you're born high or low, man or woman. They respect skill, not some fool notion of heritage.
I see the appeal.
I wish more Karja did. Anything they don't understand, they call backward or savage.
Tell me more about these Banuk figures.
Simple wood sculptures made by Arnak, a legendary hunter who was exiled from Ban-Ur for killing his chief. He left the figures near painted stones in places that reminded him of his homeland. Later, his tribe declared him innocent. Now they see him as a kind of wandering hero and want those figures back. I do what I can to help him get them, including trade for them. If you have any. You ready? Let's trade then. Come on back if you find any Banuk goods. Excuse me, Outlander? I'm looking for Banuk artifacts.
Check out these wares.
Genuine craftsmanship.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise. Won't find better wares.
How are we not attacking Sunfall this very moment?
What did you want to talk about?
You were an outlander, no? An adventurer. I used to be one myself. I admit, I miss the beguiling colors of the wilds. Speak other if you...
You said you...
Just...
So what happened?
Love happened.
Is it worth it?
Of course.
These metal...
No one knows. But some say they began... Perhaps they grew wrathful... Till we meet again. My noble. Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk. Ah, you're back. Did you bring me something lovely? Ah, let us haggle over this beautiful bounty. I look forward to trading with you again, my sweet. Could you spare a moment to speak of the finer things?
You like to buy something today? Won't find better wares.
Don't forget to stock up. Is that really all? Won't find better wares.
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
I've never broken bread.
Any news about my stolen sword?
Not yet. I'll see what I can do about the robbery. You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see. Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
Cost you a sword.
drops of blood leading away.
Take a look at these wares.
More blood. I'm still on the trail. Still more blood. The thief got cut. Trail ends here.
Would you like to buy something today?
Someone must have seen the thief.
Check out these wares.
I'd like to discuss a trade with you, Outlander.
Won't find better wares. I have for sale, I promise. I've got all the best goods here.
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it. I utterly refuse to buy from an Ocelot. They'll cheat you as soon as they look at you.
Oh, you're in for a treat. Quite a
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward. No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by.
I'm tired.
Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah. Almost crashed into me, too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword, though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
So many of our friends fled to St. Paul.
You'll regret not stopping when you come take a look. I'll give you a good price. Check out these ones. Would you like to buy something?
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
terms of letting women lead.
I don't think I can help you. I'm tired. Worked enough to last a lifetime.
Find better wares.
Don't forget to stock up. These aren't goods.
Metal bot here, good prices, fair prices. Fairest prices for me.
She's not.
I know what she. As I was.
By the silent with the never mind.
So which?
No market for a snap maw lens. It's good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where do you think we are?
I know color.
Oh, great.
The sun's
I've told you as many times.
Craft doesn't.
Oh, yes.
They've carded you.
All those.
Enough!
Well, they're a
Why do you...
It's a...
No tides.
Just
a long leg lens.
A snap maw lens.
Fine. I can see that you're...
Wait!
I drove...
Hunters, scroungers, bring us your metal.
Buy one.
Scroungers? What kind of growths are you trying to...
Take a look at
Only
these wares.
I promise.
My family might still be alive, and you're going to stand here and do nothing?
Tell me what happened to your family.
By the machines.
What kind of machine?
A Ravager. By the Sun King warned us that he could...
Tell me more about...
My father owns...
But what about the people?
Of course. They're alive.
I'll see what I can...
You will.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
You'll like what I have. I promise.
Don't pass up
Only
these
the finest
for a
goods
fair
here.
price.
See for yourself. Fine
These
goods.
aren't goods. They're
Take a look at
necessities.
Take a look at these wares.
Would you like to buy some?
Hunters, scroungers. Bring us your metal.
Scroungers? What kind of brutes are you trying to attract?
We work. I do the calling.
Come take a look.
I'll give you a...
These goods.
Roaming in my ear.
Hunters, scroungers, bring us your metal.
Scroungers? What kind of birds are you trying to attract?
We were agreed. I do the calling, you do the counting.
Wet. But I tan this leather well. It'll keep.
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose we collect valuable objects from people who don't need them.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had the...
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them. Of wealth and...
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We used the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside, they only went west because they had to. They starved to death. So am I.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I have...
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner, Nassan, he was bound for Sunfall, along with it.
I'll consider it.
I knew you were gonna say that. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire, but be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of Shadow Karja. And not the needy kind, but they're tormentors.
밤에 이거 왜 먹어? 엄마한테 까달라고 그래.
No, I'm awake. And alert. Damn it.
아빠, 우리 다른 거 샀어?
그거 사온 거야.
아닌데, 나 분명 그 곰돌이 했잖아. 곰돌이 했잖아.
곰돌이 안 산다며. 아, 이거 또 언제 가냐.
아빠.
네가 해. 지금 10시 다 돼서 와가지고 무슨. 빨리 목욕해. 엄마한테 가서 목욕하고 와. 엄마한테 갔다 와 빨리. 장난하는 것도 아니고 밥만 처먹고 온대더니.
I'll find a use for you. This must be the sun's climb, where the Banuk wants to paint his mark. Those machines are alive. Quiet now.
I could take Red Moth. Just an old thunder jumper.
In the order of things.
Those lights, machines.
May I have your attention just for a moment? You gave me a second chance at life. Thank you.
Ho! Oh, great. You can see them.
Whose body
They
is
can't
that?
see you.
You can appear!
어? 어?
This must be when Hassan is supposed to check in. there was a scope there, but no body. If someone dragged Nassan off, there should be tracks.
옷 입고 와, 다행히. 빨리 옷 입고 와. 빨리 안 입고 와. 싫어, 나도.
Oh, here we are. Let's see where they went. I should check on Errand at Red Ridge Pass. He said he'd be waiting. The Shadow Carja outpost. Let's hope this sign is inside. They've got Nassan. He needs help.
야! 누가 올라가래, 내려와.
They've got Nassan, all right. He needs help.
Let's try this again. I'll keep it simple since you're obviously feeble. What were you doing out by the fork?
It was a picnic. With your mother.
I think he's trying to hurt your feelings. Won't work. My mother loves a good picnic.
Be that as it may, we're not getting anywhere.
That's all right. I don't mind breaking a few of his bones.
How many do you think we'll have to crack to make him squeal?
He's got spirit. Might take 7.
와, 뭔 시? 너 시했어? 어디다가? 어디다 시했어? 무슨 시를 해? 너 나가, 빨리. 옷 입고 와. 기저귀 차고 옷 입고 와. 기저귀 차고 옷 입고 와.
All right. I'm taking wagers.
Let's try this again. I'll keep it simple since you're obviously feeble. What were you doing out by the fork?
Incoming!
I'm done. Am I done?
Victory belongs to the Kaja.
They've gotten Hassan, all right. He needs help.
Let's try this again.
Here the old ones died.
I'll keep it simple since you're obviously feeble. What were you doing out by the fork?
It was a picnic. With your mother.
I think he's trying to hurt your feelings. Won't work. My mother loves a good picnic.
Be that as it may, we're not getting anywhere.
That's all right. I don't mind breaking a few of his bones.
How many do you think we'll have to crack to make him squeal?
He's got spirit. Might take 7.
All right. I'm taking wagers.
Don't let her get past you like you did. Heard something above.
They've gotten Hassan, all right. He needs help.
Let's try this again.
From shadow into sun.
I'll keep it simple since you're obviously feeble.
And come soon.
What were you doing out by the fork?
It was a picnic. With your mother.
I think he's trying to hurt your feelings. Won't work. My mother loves a good picnic.
Be that as it may, we're not getting anywhere.
That's all right. I don't mind breaking a few of his bones.
How many do you think we'll have to crack to make him squeal?
He's got spirit. Might take 7.
All right. I'm taking wagers.
You're going down.
Spotted some trouble. 똥냄새 나네. 너 왜 옷을 이따 말고 왔어? 여기 손 넣어야지. 잠깐만. 여기 손 넣어. 뿅.
You've provoked the sun. Cut deep! Only a little blood. Not that one! Don't let up! I'm done! Am I done? Let me die.
Don't lose her. See her? That hurt. Ow, ow. Ow, ow. Could be worse.
Kinjeev sent me. Let's get you out of here.
I thought that old salt had abandoned me. Guess I owe him a slap on the back. Come on, this way.
Kinjeev told me about the cause. Did you lose the shipment?
No. It's hidden nearby. There's a lot of hungry people in Sunfall that will be happy to see it.
Good. Now, listen. When you head back to Meridian, talk to a noble named Ravan. If you're honest with him, I think he'll help.
Beg a high blood for help? Ugh. But after everything you've done, I can't refuse. But for now, I'm bound for Sunfall. Be safe.
아휴.
A man named Nassan came to see me, and we came to an arrangement. I think many in Sunfall will benefit from it. All this from a stolen sword. As they say, follow the shadow, and you'll...
Never know when I might need these. They're scary for me.
왜 그래? 참 서러운 것도 많다.
Calm, calm. This has to be the Banuk camp that Vilgan told me about. So what happened to the other mercenaries he sent? A machine, they're docile. like they've already been overridden.
The machine nuts are so toxic? What does this mean?
May your song echo.
Honor to your word. Swift arrows and sharp blades.
Shaman, you're trying to understand the machines here too?
Yes, Nora. And taking my time with my studies. Between you, me, and the spirits, I appreciate the peace. Not just...
What about?
How best... And we shamans find ourselves here. No one argues.
She rides machines. She rides machines. The spirits have granted her favor.
Greetings, Nora. I am Tikuk.
Shaman, I've... The blue light.
The light of the machine spirits. It is open.
I know about the...
We don't really know. We sing, and we lit.
Tikuk, have any other...
Some us, as if they ate with...
The machines...
To each other. We're not meant to understand what song soothes. How can we...
What's with the big guy?
I was drawn to this place in a storm, but no, when the storm... So we have...
Do you mind if I... So it's not the Banuk that are doing this. There's something about this place. They can't see it, but to see these machines...
Grazer dung.
I'm sorry?
Frozen grazer dung. This Ravager led a challenge.
Isn't...
Tikuk says the machines are...
How are you doing it, girl? Please. You must tell me how you commune with the machine.
brace your rear end.
The machine spirits are angered in all places but this one breath.
Perhaps the machines are glad to be separated from their herds, too.
Nora.
T-Cook, there was something else I wanted to ask you. It's been interesting, Shaman.
Our machine...
I can feel myself growing old.
I've hunted machines for so long. I don't know what to think of a place where peace.
Hello.
This is how the Banuk must have gotten up and down the mountain.
Don't assume the hunt will be easier just because the rain is warm. The hunt demands full preparation.
I can't believe what I'm seeing. The machine spirit forbade her to stay.
I wonder if my focus can pick anything up.
Good hunting.
May there be songs in your name. The machines in the world will let you walk right up
There,
and put your
a
hands
signal.
on them.
And the source is at the top of the mountain. I'd better look into it. Air's getting thinner. Hard to believe the Banuk live further north. me back to the sacred land. Don't miss it. The Goldhawks are just waiting. A good sign, I guess.
Beyond your choking shard purses!
Did Vilgun send you? I guess shards can buy a conscience.
Never mind that. Nora girl, you have to stop the others. Up ahead, we snuck up here. Uncovered some kind of ancient device, plain as an anvil. That's what affects the machines.
The other bungheads voted to take it to Pixcliff for auction. But it's taken a beating already. Like it dropped from the sky.
But we tried to stop them digging it out. Without that thing up here, those Banuk will be massacred.
I'll stop them. You two get out of here. It sounds like you've already done enough damage.
Well, that's a fit.
No room.
The rope slipped forward, you bunch of chuff skulls.
The slack was on your...
What have you done?
Who are you? You're not one of those Banuk.
Too late. Let me look at it.
Hold on. This was our delve. We did the work. You want to put your axe in? What's this thing worth to you?
I don't know about this. This was your idea. You started it, you can finish.
All right. Could be this thing's just scrap, but even scrap has a price. So I'll ask again, what's it worth to you?
It's worth more to me than you are. You still want to negotiate?
Forget it. All East's ever given me is black toes.
They've made a mess of this. Catastrophic malfunction. This is from long ago. And it's been sending a signal all this time. Fading out. I have to get back to the camp before the machines tear it apart. No, they've already started attacking.
The hunt is back!
The machines are angered. Keep your distance. Hunters, defend the camp. Do what you must.
Yes! Roar and rend at me. I don't fear it. Machine. A sharp song. The hunt is back. Yes! Roar and rend at me. I don't fear it. Now you'll hear my song, machine. A sharp song.
There's a new side effect. He's not going to be happy about this.
Nora, did you know this change would come upon us?
Not exactly. Although I know there is a lot changing in our world. This time it was outsiders. Those Oseram thought.
The Oseram do not think. They will never understand. Now the blue light has gone. And we are left.
So what now? Will you go back to your homeland?
When we teach the young to walk on shifting ice, we say, perhaps one day, we...
I hope so. Good luck, T-Cook.
Goods, they're necessities. Check out these wares. Check out these wares.
Able-bodied adventurers. Outlander, are you looking for... Wait. I know...
Expensively. The tame machines... It's hard to explain, but there was a kind of sick...
Gambling's a shoddy job, girl. I should have been a weapons dealer. Here, take it. The half I'd owed those hammer-handed chunks.
Half? I finished the job. And what was it you said? Enough to buy a more becoming garb?
What do you want? Carja silks? Ah, hoisted on my own purse strings. Share of a lucrative opportunity?
Our place in the order of things.
Hunters, scroungers, bring us your metal.
I brought you both the parts. So, what do you say?
I don't suppose I could buy just the one.
You'd buy the wrong one, so...
Of course.
The price you have to pay. The snap...
It won't sell for a loss, charcoal burner.
I have an imagination.
I told you from the beginning this wouldn't be a scrap-dealing operation, that we would have class.
And I told you a true... Knows to get his hands dirty.
And you wipe machine oil on my silks.
Who wears a silk apron to the metal markets?
I do.
Watch yourself, Outlander.